Hello, it's me. I wrapped things up and I decided instead of sitting in my car and doing the daily dump of what's left over in my brain, that I'd probably be able to do it at work. That way I can just hang out here and decompress a little bit. I should have gotten some coffee. Anyway, how are you? I'm excited. It's a brand new week. Mother's Day is this weekend. I'm going to see my son at App State. Okay, but let's talk about all the things that I could have talked about today. You ready? I'm going to do rapid fire. First of all, the things I didn't mention. I didn't mention anything about Secretariat and the fact that all of the horses that ran in the Derby were descendants. I thought that was pretty cool. I had like 3 different punchlines for that one, and I didn't use any of them. So which one do you think would have been better? Man, that's some family reunion. Let's see, even Elon Musk was impressed, all the offspring. And then the last one was, wow, they should have named him Maxwell House because that horse was good to the last drop. That's disgusting, I know. But that's the way my brain goes. Anyway, so I got that off my chest. Let's see what else. Real ID Wednesday is the deadline. ACMs are Thursday. Jeez, sorry. 2 chances to see Reba this week. Yeah. At the ACMs when she's hosting for the 18th time, and then in line maybe at the DMV where you're getting your real ID. See? That was better, actually. I just got to scare the crap out of myself so that things come out right. Otherwise, it's all stuffed up in there. What else? Keith Urban is getting the Triple Crown honor. And that's a big deal because the last time the ACMs did that, it was for Carrie Underwood in 2010. Brothers Osborne, Chris Stapleton, Megan Maroney going to be honoring him. Hey, you there? I see somebody. This thing doesn't tell me who's watching. I'm probably talking to myself. I don't care. So let's see. Oh, Big D and Bubba. You realize that if you come to our kickoff concert, Country Kickoff, right, at Skydeck, that not only are you going to meet the ACM award-winning morning show, Big D and Bubba, but they are also descendants of Secretariat. You got to come. Otherwise, you're going to miss Dasha and Brothers Osborne and Justin Moore, Preston Cooper, and I have no idea what I'm wearing. I need help. I'm going to need a stylist. I don't know. I say a stylist. You know what that means? That means a Pinterest board because that's all I can afford. Something. I need tips. I haven't been out and like worried about what I'm wearing in a long time. So you don't have to worry about what you're wearing because you just need to show up and have fun. I'm going to have fun, but I also know that like I got to be on stage and I'm self-conscious as it is. Even behind a microphone, nobody is looking at me. So there goes that. But yeah, so get your tickets. You got to do that. The Real ID deadline is on Wednesday. Ticket deadline is when the tickets actually sell out. And I know we're getting close to that. They're going fast. You get 2 levels for Country Kickoff. 1033country.com. Oh my gosh, it's going to be great. What else didn't I talk about? Oh, if Taylor Swift had to choose between Travis Kelce and a movie role, which one do you think she'd go for? You think she'd lose Travis Kelce? She'd lose him so that she could take like a starring role in The Bodyguard? I feel like she doesn't really roll like that. Although it would take a lot of her time. And she likes to devote her time exclusively to her passion, obviously, which whatever it is. I think Trav can hang in there for that. Let's see what else is there going on here. How are you? Hey, Misty. If you just missed it, I was saying I don't know if Taylor Swift might have to give up one or the other. Either the role in The Bodyguard or Travis Kelce. She's not going to have to give up anything. That girl knows how to have her cake and eat it too. She's the queen of it. So, yeah, if she gets this role in The Bodyguard, in the remake, hey, Amanda, then they're saying that she's going to be so busy, there's no way she's going to be able to devote enough time to Travis Kelce. And, like, I just think that's baloney. They can make it happen. What would you tell her to do? Would you tell her to give up the role or give up Trav? Talk amongst yourselves. Oh, Cinco de Mayo here. Have you ever been to Epcot? If you've ever been to Epcot, the next closest thing you're going to find here to that is Plaza Mariachi, where they're having a big celebration for Cinco de Mayo all day. This is going until like 11 o'clock tonight. Started at noon. It's very cool. You literally walk in there and you feel like you're at Epcot. It's the best. If you haven't tried Little Ray's, by the way, it's also a really great new, like, fast casual kind of a place. You can dine in, you can take out. It's on West End. If you'll drive by it, you'll see the big, like, neon rooster outside or chicken, whatever it is. Hold on a second. What's up, Amanda? How are you? Hey, Misty. They've got some great ruby grapefruit margaritas there. Just make sure you don't drink and drive. You know what else they have? They have ice cream. Yes, and amazing food. Like, I've never tasted better Mexican food in my life. And it was good, so good. So it's called Little Ray. And again, it's off of West End. And you can get ice cream. They have soft serve, vanilla. You could put like sprinkles on it even. I don't know many places where you can go and get ice cream soft serve at the end. It's a Mexican restaurant and a margarita. I ate my face off there, man. I'm surprised I'm still not in a coma from it. Carb coma. What else is going on that I wanted to talk about today that I didn't get to talk about? All the different things you can celebrate today. It could be Cinco de Mayo, where you can spend the day doing like crossword puzzles. Stinko de Mayo. That's actually tomorrow if you've had too much refried beans. Plinko de Mayo. Yeah, never mind. It's getting worse. See? Maybe it's a good thing I didn't mention this on the radio today. And then tomorrow, Sunday. Oh, Sammy de Mayo. Get a sandwich with mayonnaise. Little Rays. I think so, yes. Little Rays. Little Rays. Really, really good. Over by Vanderbilt. Like amazing good. What else do I want to talk about today? Plaza Mariachi, I got that there. The weekend, how was your weekend? The Metallica concert looked amazing. Kept seeing like people's videos. Those guys still rock so hard. Man, that's crazy. So I hope you had fun there. We had Theo Von was in town this last weekend. Big firefighters event that went on, I believe, in Gallatin. I hope that that wasn't rained out. This weekend coming up is pretty huge. If you want to look for things to do for Mother's Day weekend. Oh gosh, did I really just take it? Did I throw that away? Of course I did. This has been my day. It's been weird, just weird. Strawberry Festival in Portland, Tennessee. I know Gallatin is having a big festival. Their spring block party, I believe. White House, y'all are getting a fancy schmancy new rec center this summer, and it is all a go. It looks really awesome. Jimbo, what's the deal with Jimbo and Hardy? Do you know about the whole Jimbo thing? Hardy's got a mascot, and it's Jimbo. I don't know. I think it's like his alter ego or whatever, but Jimbo was popping up on Friday because Hardy released an album. And yeah, if you saw it in the middle of Demonbreun, there were like a couple of deers or whatever, and then this Jimbo character who looks half crocked. You know, he's full on crocked. Meanwhile, Hardy was in Alabama with his wife Kaylee, who I believe her sister was graduating from the University of Alabama. Of course, the little baby is so stinking cute. Yeah, I heard about the Strawberry Festival this weekend. That sounds really fun. We actually have tickets. I've got 4 packs all week for this Nashville Rosé Festival that's happening a week from this Saturday. So many interesting things to do. Hey, Lloyd, how's it going? Yeah, so if you've never been to the Middle Tennessee Strawberry Festival, neither have I, but I've always wanted to. It looks like it's totally worth the drive. It's in Portland, Tennessee. They're going to have shuttles. It's free, parking, all of that. Music, food, fireworks. So it's Friday and Saturday. Friday evening, I want to say it starts around 5:30. What else is going on? Yeah, the big spring block party I was telling you about in Goodlettsville. Oh my gosh. How cool would it be to drink wine on a train? Like do one of those old-fashioned like train rides and a wine tasting all at the same time. There's something that leaves from Nashville, a train, and it goes to Watertown. And that's what the whole thing is you get to drink wine on a train. I'm drinking wine on a train. I think that sounds like so much fun. What's up, Bradley? But that's just me. Also looking at like Mother's Day gifts and stuff. I know I've mentioned the Aura frame, which is very cool. It's a digital frame and you can load it with pictures and you can send pictures from your phone to it and your mom would love it because then you can like surprise her with pictures anytime you want. Auraframes.com. Put country in the code COUNTRY and look at the Carver matte frame. It's their bestseller. Love it. But also locally here, there's some really cool gifts like Whiskey Jam has come out with some new hats. And as a mom who loves caps, I would love a Whiskey Jam hat. There's a pink one and they got a whole bunch. Opry collabed with Imogene and Willie with this new trucker cap that they came out with. That's pretty awesome for their 100th. And I want to say that's like $42 or something like that. The umbrella that the Ryman is selling is a great Mother's Day gift. I don't say it's like $29, I think. It's like near $30 or something. And it's got a whole stained glass look. And it's got like the guitars on it and stuff. And on a day like today, that would have been fun to have. Right? And then it's awesome. Like, if you gave it to your mom who does not live here, they'd be like, where'd you get that umbrella? What is that? And then she could start telling everybody, oh, my kid lives in Nashville, and it's a Nashville thing, and whatever. What else do I have to tell you about? Gosh, just a lot. I mentioned about Keith Urban being honored with the Triple Crown, right? Maddie Pruitt is doing great. Last night, she definitely was very emotional. She is one of the top 8 on American Idol, and she's from Eagleville. So she is a local. She was 15 when she started on the show this season. She had her 16th birthday there. She's going through a lot. It's a lot for a 16-year-old. It's a lot for anybody who's like in their 20s. But for a 16-year-old to be going through this kind of pressure, it's crazy. And Carrie Underwood can tell you about it. She wasn't 16 when she won, but she knows firsthand. She's really, really being very careful with Maddie. I think she's pushing her a little bit. But yeah, so tonight we're going to see if she makes the top 6. Last night she performed in front of Miranda Lambert, House That Built Me, which couldn't have been easy, but Miranda was amazing. So supportive. It's fun seeing them. Fun seeing them all in these kind of like leadership roles, especially if you came up with those artists, you know, in country music, loving them, watching them grow. And you know, they obviously, they've got what it takes. But I love it. Carrie Underwood and Miranda, and they were crying. And of course, if Jelly Roll was there, he would have been crying. It's Cry with Jelly night. So we'll see what happens tonight. What else is going on? ACM's on Prime Video. Oh, whether you have a membership or not, you can watch it. A lot of people were asking, what if I don't have Prime Video? You're fine. You could totally watch it. It's a gift. It's kindness. It's grace. It's a love of country music. So Prime Video on Wednesday night. It's going to start at 7. Obviously, there's going to be a red carpet, which I cannot wait for. You know, it would be a really cool job, by the way. I was thinking about it. Right? You know the swag bags that they give out to all of the artists? Who puts those together? That's the job that I would want. I'd want to do that. I want to be the assembly line that puts together the swag bags. Although if it was me, they'd be like, I'd probably mess something up. Who got the bag without the 14 karat gold eye patches? That must have been one page packed. Anyway. Somebody right now is back there. They're assembling the bags. They're putting the final hems on the clothing, and they're doing these sound checks, and they're doing the run-throughs, and they're practicing their speeches, and they're praying that they're winning, and it's an exciting time. So that's going to be on Thursday. Sorry. Wednesday is your Real ID deadline. Thursday is the ACM Awards from Frisco, Texas. Yeah. So it's going to be great. Lots of collabs to look forward to. I'm telling you, I had a lot to talk about today. It's all got stuck. I have to let it out. And I know it's weird. It's an ADHD thing. If you have ADD, you know that if you've got something stuck in your brain, you've got to either get it out or it's going to get in the way. So that happens every day. Every day. Overthinking. Anything else? Oh, no. I think I'm good. I mean, I've got a lot of music news too. That's really, didn't get too much of that today about Luke Combs and the fact that he is making it very clear that his family comes first. I love that about him. He is awesome. He said he never wants his family to wonder if his job is more important than they are. So we need more dads like that. And if he can do it, if he can make sure that's the plan, you know, then we got to make sure that is first and foremost too. Cole Swindell, this is it. So, you know, talking about how, responding to fans really doesn't take too much, and it makes just such a big difference. He's a big proponent of responding to any kind of message on social media, especially. So take 2 minutes. Why not? Anything else? Who's working on their golf game? Jason Aldean. I don't know what else to tell you. Anything else? Yeah? Oh, come on now. According to these insider things, when they say anything that says an insider reveals, it's a bunch of bullstein. You know what I mean? An insider reveals that Blake Shelton wants to help out Morgan Wallen with his problematic behavior He's fine. He'll be all right. Blake has a soft spot for him. But if anybody knows about problematic behavior, I mean, hello. He's a good boy, but he certainly has had a lot of fun. Anyway, that's it. So, yeah, it was nice to get that off my chest. How are you? Word show nights are fun, yeah. Especially if you don't have to dress up for them. My favorite part about it is, you know, getting into my pajamas. And watching. Cracking a neutral, getting a family-sized bag of Skinny Pop, and just sitting back and let it roll. That's what I plan on doing Thursday night, yeah. And then Friday, we head to Boone to see my son for Mother's Day weekend. And I'm so excited. I really am. Yeah, so my mom actually passed away when I was 26. So it's been a long time without her. It is hard. And I'm so grateful that I have an amazing family and some place to go and do, because some years it's harder than others. So, yeah. So anyway, if you think it's just you, it's not. I'm there too. And then remind me, please, to talk about the Windphone in East Nashville, because that's something I'm going to want to bring up too. The Windphone, it's like a standalone little booth, and inside, somebody actually maintains this. It's a telephone, and it's clean, and you pick it up, and all the things that you would want to say to somebody who's passed on the phone, you can talk to them. So, and it's amazing what comes out once you put that phone to your ear. Because I didn't think I had that much to tell my mom, but last year I did it, and it was woof. It was very, very, very healing, very therapeutic, but it was a mess. But that's okay. They have tissues in there, sanitized. You can leave a note. It's very cool. And it's on East Rosebank, I think. It's on Rosebank in East Nashville. It's called the Tennessee Windphone, and it's awesome. I hope you get a chance to visit at some point if you need it. So I'm grateful for the people who put that up there. All right. So anyway, have a great day. Be careful. Be responsible. Be joyful. And I will see you tomorrow.